call it swag, some call it cockiness, some will call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go on the attack first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for space. It's Baker. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ferguson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. On target. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. And now on second down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Sooners are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Into the house. Touchdown, Sooners! Setting up for the extra point and the time. And the extra point was good to finish things off. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look at him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sexton. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. It'll be a draw. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's high. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. They got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Motion from the wideout.
Offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the tailback. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. The Sooners are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Baker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task going against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Using his legs, it's Baker. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not closes. He got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Butler. On the move at the 30. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing.
He gets a hand on it. Defense has it.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's high. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal to take the lead. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash, a 59-yard try coming. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here is the Tennessee offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about short. There he goes! Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Working that left side now. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. On the run, it's Butler. Runs through a tackle.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Defense in press coverage. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawkins. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Volunteers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. The short hands, it's high. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He's one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the ball's headed quickly to the line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line. And Chubb saved a touchdown.
Listen, anybody can run the option, and it looks great. Multiple options, going to be very hard to defend. The quarterback has to make great decisions. Nice read, nice job running the football, chewing up some yards and making a big play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. All kinds of time before he fires right. It's caught. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20. Back to pass on second down. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown Sooners.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Pulls and fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Got his man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Unloads it downfield. Fires There's the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. He'll start this drive firing. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
To the air on first down. Scrambling away. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Behind the chains now on second and long. To throw again. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Gives it on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Now on the return. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rice. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown Sooners! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the fourth quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Firing deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Looking to throw again. Flips it out to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. The Volunteers are in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Got a man, it's Baker. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Running inside the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Well, you just couldn't find a much better way to start the drive. First and goal from the 3. Got his man on the right. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. The Sooners trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
22 water. 22 water.
Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Right on target this time. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Caught, close to the marker, it's Dawkins. He breaks into the open. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Hits the open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. These DBs going to give a little cushion. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of